Hello, Sean Emmett here with my good friend Dean Brody, the reigning CCMA Male Artist of the Year. I'm here at Fanfest in West Edmonton Mall. Second year in a row it's here in Edmonton. Very excited to be here today. And what about you, Dean? All right, well, I'm going to go interview some people. Tell me, Dean, are you always this rigid during interviews? All right, let's just go to the interviews. All right, here now with Chad Brownlee. Chad, you've had a really good year. Your new album, The Fighters, is out, a couple of singles as well. How excited are you to be back doing FanFest in Edmonton for the second year in a row?
Extremely excited. For me, the fans are everything. I wouldn't be here today without them. So FanFest is my favorite part of CCMA, is get to see some new faces, some old faces, and just play music, because that's what it's all about.
Well, and it is all about the music and getting to kind of interact with all the artists as well. The Canadian music scene is very tight-knit too, so it's probably a lot of people, with the exception of like Derek Rattan and Jason Blaine, you don't really get to see a lot, so it's kind of like a homecoming as well.
It really is. It's kind of like a big family. I was just explaining earlier, there's different labels with artists, and those are kind of teams, but at the end of the day, those walls are broken down because everybody gets along. All the artists are pretty good friends, and that's what's cool about it. We're here to support each other, right? It's kind of easier to climb a ladder when you're supporting each other rather than trying to drag each other down. So that's what I love about Canadian country music and everybody that's involved.
And you have a couple singles on radio still right now. You have Just Because, Falling Over You. What's next on the horizon for you?
Well, we're gearing up for our tour in the spring. It's called When the Lights Go Down Tour. So that song, see that coming pretty soon on the radio. So I'm looking forward to the next few releases that we have. We've obviously got some more songs yet on the album since we just released it in June. I just can't wait for the feedback.
All right, well, we look forward to it. Thanks a lot.
Cool, thank you.
And I'm here with the legendary Michelle Wright. Now, first off, how's it feel again, second year in a row, to be back here at FanFest in Edmonton?
Well, it's the payoff for sure, to stand on the stage and to play for the fans. It's fantastic. I love it, love it, love it. I was just saying that actually my band and I, when we get onto the bus after a show, we're always like, well, that's the reason why we're not home with our families, because it's addictive.
And you just put out a new album last year, first one in quite a while. How's that been the past year for that?
It's wonderful. Yeah, it's always great to have new music out. I mean, I think it's important to make sure you play the hits for the fans too, but for myself and the band, it's nice to have something new to share with everybody. And as a writer, I gotta get it out there, so it's fantastic to have new music out.
All right, here now with Bobby Wills, the reigning CCMA Rising Star Award winner. So, of course, unfortunately, Bobby, it's one of the only awards you can't really defend. But off the record, who's your pick this year?
Oh man,
This is on the record, by the way.
Yeah, I know you said off the record. Now it's on the record. I have a lot of opinions on that front. I want them all to win. Tebe is such a great artist. Jess Moskalik, who's a label mate, is probably my sentimental favorite, just because she's such a sweet girl and I've gotten to know her. Tim Hicks is the big wheel on that list as far as I'm concerned, and probably deserves to win it. And he's a great guy. And the whole list is just like, how do you pick from that? So somebody will win. I know that. That's all I know.
But luckily, you don't have to actually pick.
Man, I did vote, and I voted for all of them.
This is on video too. On radio, you could have got away with that look, but video you can't. Right. So it is a huge year for you after that award as well. Your new album's out, a bunch of singles. How's that all been? Kind of a whirlwind for you?
Yeah, it's becoming kind of status quo though. Like, you do get used to that whole, okay, here's a new song and here's a new product and here's what we're doing. So this year's been a little easier than some of the years in the past, simply because I've kind of been through it already. So, but this has been a unique year for us because it's been a growth year, and so we've. Crazy Enough's done really great for us, and we're really thankful.
Being from Calgary too, getting to come out here, do FanFest, even though it's Edmonton. Yeah. Getting to do that too again for the second year in a row has got to be a lot of fun for you. Still home province, we can call it at least.
Yeah, I was actually born in Edmonton. I don't talk about it, but I was raised in Calgary. I want you to just take a quick note of the room we're in. That there would be Calgary Flames colors. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but I'm good with it.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you very much.